My friends left me out of every plan until the cool kids invited me to their table. I found out about the cabin trip from Instagram. 12 photos of my friend group at some lake house in Wisconsin, all posted Sunday night. Beach volleyball, bonfire, someone's dog, the whole aesthetic weekend thing. I'd spent that same weekend reorganizing my closet and watching cooking shows. No invitation, no text saying they were going, just photos with captions like best people and needed this. I texted the group chat Monday morning, looks like you guys had fun. Rachel responded 3 hours later. OMG, yeah, it was so last minute. We didn't think you'd be able to get off work. I'd worked one Saturday in the past 6 months. They knew this. Next time, I typed back, knowing there wouldn't be one. This happened every few months. Dinner plans made in a separate chat. Concert tickets bought with one seat short. Birthday parties I heard about secondhand. I was part of the group in theory, invited to the big public things where excluding me would look bad. But the actual friendship, the real moments, happened without me. The coffee shop incident changed everything. I'd started going to this place near my apartment every Thursday morning, working remotely from the corner table. That's where Sienna Park found me. Sienna, who ran the marketing agency everyone wanted to work with, who somehow knew everyone worth knowing in the city. She'd grabbed the table next to mine and spent 10 minutes on a call that sounded like she was putting together a campaign for a Fortune 500 company. When she hung up, she glanced at my laptop screen. Is that the Peterson account? I looked up, surprised. Yeah, you know Peterson Industries? I pitched them last year. They went internal instead. How's that going for them? Honestly, it's a mess. I'm trying to fix their Q4 strategy right now. She leaned forward. The segmentation issue? Exactly. How did you? I wrote a 20-page report on why their current approach wouldn't work. They didn't listen. She smiled. I'm Sienna. I know who you are. Then you have me at a disadvantage. We talked for 40 minutes about marketing strategy, client management, and why the Peterson executives were making decisions that contradicted their own data. She was sharp, direct, and actually listened when I explained my approach. When she finally stood to leave, she handed me her card. Send me your fix for Peterson. I want to see if you actually solve it. And come to the networking thing I'm hosting Friday. I think you'd fit in better with my crowd. I almost didn't go. But Thursday night, while my supposed friends were at trivia without me, they'd forgotten to mention it again. I decided I had nothing to lose. Sienna's networking event was at a rooftop bar downtown. Expensive drinks, people in clothes that actually fit, conversations about projects and opportunities instead of gossip. Sienna spotted me immediately and waved me over to her group. Everyone, this is the one I told you about. Brilliant strategist, completely wasted at their current firm. She introduced me to 6 different people who actually wanted to talk to me, asked about my work, exchanged real contact information. When I mentioned a certification I'd gotten last year, 2 of them looked genuinely impressed. Rachel texted me at 9. Where are you? We're at Murphy's. Murphy's was the dive bar we always went to. They'd remembered I existed because it was someone's birthday, and they needed the head count. I ignored the text. Sienna caught me checking my phone. Everything okay? Yeah, just my friend group wondering where I am. The ones from Instagram? The cabin trip people? I stared at her. How did you? You're tagged in some of their old posts. I looked you up after we met. She paused. They don't seem to include you in much. That hit harder than it should have, hearing someone else say it out loud. Sorry, Sienna said. That was blunt. No, you're right. My phone buzzed again. Rachel, hello? Why aren't you responding? Then another. We're literally all here waiting for you. I turned my phone screen towards Sienna. She read the messages and raised an eyebrow. Waiting for you? That's interesting phrasing for people who didn't invite you. They never do. So why do you keep showing up when they finally remember you exist? I didn't have an answer. My phone started ringing. Rachel. I declined the call. It rang again immediately. Then a group chat notification. Guys, where is she? This is so rude. We're literally at her favorite bar. Murphy's wasn't my favorite bar. I hated Murphy's. I'd said so multiple times. Want my advice? Sienna said. People who make you feel like an obligation aren't your friends. They're just people who keep you around for convenience. The group chat exploded. Are you seriously ignoring us? After everything we've done for you? This is so typical, I said, looking at Sienna. What have they done for me? She smiled. Exactly. I typed one message to the group. I'm busy. Have fun without me. You're good at that. Then I muted the chat and put my phone away. The silence that followed felt like freedom.